Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. I'm Krissy. In today's video, I am doing a look that I did for my dad's birthday dinner. Don't forget to check out the description box down below to find out all my socials and to keep up to date with me. And let's just get right into this. Okay guys, so I have you guys all zoomed in all nice and close to my eye. So first off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to do my eyebrows because my best friend Caitlin told me to do it because it will just complete the look and make it look so much better. So I'm going to attempt to try this. And as you guys know, in my last video, I even told you guys that I don't do my eyebrows because I don't know how. So I'm just going to do this for you guys and I'm going to try to. What I'm going to use to do my eyebrows is the Revlon Color Stay Brow Pencil. It does have this thing. It is retractable, so I like that. And it also comes with a spoolie. What I'm going to do first is use the spoolie and just brush through my eyebrows. And the color that I'm using is dark brown. Here we go. I'm going to try this. Next, what I'm going to use is this Glam Beauty angled brush. And I'm going to get into this Cargo Cosmetics The Essentials eyeshadow palette. And I'm going to pick up this brown shade right here. And I'm only going to use this on the tail of my eyebrow. And there's my attempt at an eyebrow. To prime my lid for my eyeshadow, I'm going to use this Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 20. And I'm just going to apply that to my lid. Just gonna buff this out using an e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush. But now I gotta be careful about my brow. To set this concealer, I am going to use the Physicians Formula Pressed Powder. Looks like that. And in the shade Beige. Okay, now for eyeshadow, I am going to get into the Cara palette. And I will tell you exactly which palette is in the description box. So check that out. So for my transition shade today, I am going to use this orangey shade right there. And I'm just gonna buff that into my crease. Okay, so then the next shade that I'm going to use is this one right here. And I'm gonna keep that in the crease area as well, just more on the outer, and just drag it in to like this middle of my eyelid. The first brush I used with the first color that I used was the Maribel Eye Blender. Just looks like that. And here's that. If you guys can read that or not, I don't know. And then for that second shade that I just used, I used the Jasmine Labelle contour little brush. Now for the third shade, I am going to use this vintage brush. It looks like this. It's really fluffy. And I am just going to get into this shade right here. And I'm going to keep that on the outer part. And now I'm just going to drag it a little like this. Since we are doing a cut crease, I want to keep some of the dark shade just there. Okay, and the next shade I am going to use is from the Cargo Cosmetics Essentials palette, and I'm going to use that same brown shade that I used on my eyebrows on the outermost part of my eye. And the brush that I am using is the brush that the eyeshadow palette came with. And I'm just using this fluffier side rather than this side. I'm going to get back in with that vintage fluffy brush, and I'm just going to buff this out a little bit. And don't mind all of this. I'm going to clean it up whenever we do our foundation and whatnot. Now what I'm going to use for my lid is this Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art. It's a double-sided, and I'm going to use this side right here. And this is what's going to help us create the cut crease, since it is a liquid shadow. And now I'm just going to tap these little sides to kind of like blend it a little bit. I'm just going to take a brush and just lightly go over it since it is still wet. It's going to take me a little bit to get used to this kind of shadow, so just keep that in mind. And you want to be careful with it while it dries so it doesn't, you know, get everywhere. So, yeah. Now I'm going to do my eyeliner and my mascara and my other eye all off camera, and I'll be back with you for the face part. Okay, so I didn't even know I was recording, but for eyeliner I did use the L'Oreal liquid liner, and for mascara I used the Maybelline The Falsies Push Up Drama and the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. And I already started putting on my foundation, as you can see, and the foundation that I used today was the Milani 2-in-1 foundation and concealer in the shade Sand Beige. And I'm using the Real Techniques buffing brush to apply my foundation. For concealer today, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 20. And to blend this out, I'm going to use this e.l.f. brush, Flawless Concealer Brush. And we're just going to blend this out. To set my under eyes, today I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Mega Contour Palette in the shade Caramel Toffee. And I'm going to use the yellow shade, and I'm just going to apply that underneath my eyes. To set the rest of my face, I am going to use the Physicians Formula pressed powder in the shade Beige. To bronze up this face, I am going to use the Physicians Formula powder in the shade Bronzer. Quick. And I am using this e.l.f. Angled Blush Brush. Can't forget about the forehead. Contour, I'm going to use this contour brush by Real Techniques and this contour palette from, I don't know. And I'm going to take this shade right here. For highlight today, I am going to use the Strobe and Glow by Academy of Colors. And I'm going to take Sunset. I'm going to use this vintage tapered brush. I'm just going to apply to the tops of my cheeks. And I'm also going to take a little bit on my finger and apply it to my brow bone. The lower lash line, I'm just going to apply mascara because the eyes are enough for me. So yeah. For setting spray today, I'm going to use the NYX Dewy Finish. I'm gonna spread that on my face. I'm also going to spray this Makeup Revolution Pro Fix Oil Control Fixing Spray. And I'm going to get that spot off after it dries.